Hey guys, welcome back to Team Slinger. My name is Peter, and today we are looking on the video that you guys voted for, Digimon that I want in the Digimon TCG. If you want to be involved in choosing some of the videos that go up on this channel, make sure you pay attention to my community posts and that you vote when stuff like that comes up. So, these are all Digimon that do not have cards in the TCG. Some of them would belong in archetypes that don't exist in the TCG. I did my best to lay the groundwork for what I think these cards should do in the TCG. They might not be fair, they might not be balanced. I think they're for the most part thematic, and it's just what I want, what I'd like to see generalized. I don't expect this to look like or feel like professional game design opinions. I'm just a guy who likes Digimon, and I think this would be cool. So, that being said, the first Digimon on the list is Duskmon. This would be a purple level 4, 2 to evolve on a purple level 3 or a purple tamer. When digivolving, delete an opponent's Digimon with 5k DP or less. This would hit most champions, and I feel like that's appropriate because this guy kind of he kicks some butt in the anime. He antagonizes our protagonists, who are all level 4 hybrid warriors, so I feel like it's appropriate that he could hypothetically defeat them in the card game. And then on deletion, you would play a Koichi Kimura from hand or trash. The only Koichi we have right now would net you 1 memory on deletion, so in a perfect world, you would have that on board. You'd evolve for 2, you would swing. The opponent would lose a level 4, and then when this probably dies from checking, you would get a memory back, and then play the Koichi. So you've paid 1 to effectively get a free check and trim a champion off the board. Most people don't leave champions on board, so I don't think this would be that crazy. I do think it is just fuel for purple hybrid to actually do something, and maybe be viable as a hybrid strategy. I don't know that it ever has been, so I thought this was appropriate. Next, we have a Botoman core. This is from the Digimon Tri-Adventure movies, the new ones that they came out with. He's like I believe he's the final boss in one of the movies. He comes from the little ball core thing. He would be a white level 7 because he's a big bad Digimon. And he would Digivolve for 3 on a Botomon, which is that weird little core thing that does not exist, so he would need an archetype built around him. When digivolving, he is going to Death X your opponent by de-digivolving 1 on all of their Digimon, and then delete all their level 4 or lower Digimon. And then when attacking, you can trash an Abotomon from his sources to unsuspend. I thought that that was a happy middle ground. Eventually, or previously, I wanted to delete a level 5 when you trash a source, but I thought that that would leave you with a completely empty board. And if that's the case, you know, how do you... There's no counterplay. I thought that was just blatantly unbalanced, and I really wanted it to hit wideboard because his whole thing is killing everything and destroying everyone. And if that's the case, then I feel like he should have a big impact on the board and potentially set you back if you're playing carelessly. So this was the middle ground I came up with, and I think it's appropriate. You get 2 checks out of him, you trim down a wideboard. So yeah. Number 3, Zed Millennium. This man is big, he is bad, he is just like a Botomon, but he is like extended lore-wise, like I guess super powerful. He twists dimensions and does time travel shenanigans, and there's all kinds of stuff. If you like interesting Digimon lore, I definitely recommend reading about Millenniumon. I think he's super cool. I don't know why he's not in the game yet. We have the regular one, but not the Zed or the Crystal guy. So, as is tradition with the big bads, he will be a white level 7. Digivolve for 3 on Millenniumon. I would assume that we would have a new archetype with a different Millenniumon that would perhaps make a little bit more sense for you to Digivolve this on top of. And then when digivolving, your opponent would select one of their Digimon, delete all Digimon except the chosen Digimon and this one. So just like Zhuquaomon from BT8, where you would gain a memory when you do that and then get security attack for each one you delete. Instead, we're going to, for each deleted Digimon, trash the top card of your opponent's security. So in a perfect world, since this is a big bad, you would play him. You would delete maybe 2 or 3 Digimon. You're going to trash 2 or 3 security, and then you're going to swing. And that can either net you game or put your opponent in a really bad spot. And then, true to the lore, they're going to have to figure out, what the heck do I do against this monstrosity? I felt like it's probably not that broken, because you can just not play wideboard, and then, like, what does this card do? Nothing. So that would be something that I feel like an archetype would have to be built around to kind of compensate for the fact that if you don't go wideboard, this card does nothing. So, yeah. Number 2, Black Gilmon. I'm a Black Gilmon fanboy, and I don't even believe that this character is recognized by Digimon. Like, I don't think he's in the Digimon reference book or whatever that like has all the Digimon in it. But I want him. Gosh dang it! And so this is what I would want him to be if he was a card. He would be a purple level 3. Well, I think I originally wanted him red purple, but purple. We'll say purple. 1 to Evo on red or purple. 0 on Digimon. 3 cost to play, so basic rookie, with Retaliate, because he is black, he's a virus, he's evil, so we're going to give him Retaliate. And then when attacking or on play, trash 1 card to delete an opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less. So he is effectively a power creep Lugumon. And the only reason I think he should be a power creep Lugumon is because the game's power creep is getting crazy from BT16 onward. And if that's the case, I feel like we will eventually get a power creep Lugumon anyways, and this is probably appropriate to place in the realm of power creep cards that could possibly come out in the future. Quote me on that when we eventually get this in the future, but not Black Gilmon. So that's like my dream Black Gilmon card. I think it'd be cool. I think we'll say it would be a red-purple, not just a purple. Yeah. And then number 1 on my list, if you can imagine, Minervamon X Antibody. I love Minervamon. It's one of my favorite decks to play. I think that deck has so much toolboxing potential and a lot of fun stuff you can do with it. So, Minervamon X would be the most overtuned card I could ever design that does absolutely everything that I want it to do because I am the only Minervamon player in the world, and my opinion is what matters, obviously, right? So, purple level 6, 3 to Evo on a purple level 5, or 1 to Evo on Minervamon, so kind of standard X Antibody. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. My philosophy for this is because Minervamon cares about your opponent's number of Digimon, and it only gives you the effect if there are 2 or less Digimon on your opponent's side of the field. So when Digivolving, we're going to give you the ability to make that relevant again. So if they have 3 Digimon on board, we are going to trim them down to 2. Then when attacking, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Add 1 to this level for each Digimon the opponent has in play. That is, again, tying into the fact that we care about there being 2 or less. So, let's say the opponent, you play Minerva, your opponent has 3 Digimon on board. Uh-oh, what do I do? Minervamon is dead weight now. Like, I can't use my ability, I can't really do anything. So, we pay 1, we go into Minervamon X. Okay, we pop a level 6 or lower. Now they have 2 on board. So now if we attack, the reason that I made the level change is I don't want you to just be able to wipe out the opponent's board. So, the less Digimon they have on board, the less this when attacking matters. At worst, you're going to delete a level 4 or lower, I believe, or level 3 or lower. And I think that's fair. And then end of attack, de-Digivolve 1 on this Digimon. That's just the shortest wording I could find to strip away the X Antibody and turn it back into Minervamon, because the goal of this card would be to give Minervamon support so that 2 or less Digimon can stay relevant. And then if you did all of this for 1, you trim down their board by like 2 Digimon, now you're in the realm where you can Pandemonium Flame, or you can do some kind of self-sack outlet to get the Minervamon to trigger and do all kinds of crazy shenanigans. In that aspect, this might be a little bit overtuned, but I thought it was cool. This would be like my dream support for Minervamon, and I think it would be cool to see something like this happen. That's it. Those are my top 5 cards that I would love to see in this card game. I don't know that any of them will ever happen. Maybe a Botomon, maybe Zed Millennium. I'd assume at some point we'll get Duskmon. I am not holding out for Minervamon X. I don't think we will ever get Black Gilmon. I could see Minervamon X being like a new X Antibody set where we get like Digimon X, Belphmon X, Minervamon X, stuff like that. But I don't think it would do anything like this. I think it would probably be a rare, and it would probably be bad. So, with that said, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.